At its core, Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit is about rediscovery of love, of trust, and of the ability to embrace emotions when religion collides with desire. The novel follows Jeanette, a young girl raised in a strict Pentecostal household in northern England. Her life has always been defined by discipline, ambition, and the refusal to show weakness. Jeanette thrives on control, but beneath her confident exterior lies vulnerability and longing. Her world is shaken when she encounters someone who challenges everything she thought she knew about herself. Jeanette's adoptive mother is fiery, stubborn, and determined to live authentically through faith. She is bold, unafraid to speak her mind, and thrives on risk. But her risk is spiritual warfare, not emotional vulnerability. Unlike Jeanette, she has no interest in hiding her beliefs. But when Jeanette's path collides with her own desires, her love for another girl, the charged atmosphere of religion, family, and forbidden attraction ignites sparks. The relationship begins with tension, fueled by Jeanette's reluctance to risk exposure and her mother's determination to break through her walls with scripture. Jeanette is drawn to the energy of her first love, while her mother is captivated by the idea of saving Jeanette's soul. What begins as mistrust slowly transforms into confrontation, intimacy, and rebellion. As her bond with her lover deepens, Jeanette struggles with fear of rejection, fear of scandal, fear of losing herself in the shadow of faith. Her mother, despite her own insecurities, pushes Jeanette to embrace conformity. Their chemistry is undeniable, making every interaction charged with vulnerability and desire. Jeanette Winterson's writing is sharp, emotional, and deeply engaging. She blends humor with heartbreak, creating a novel that feels both entertaining and transformative. The interplay between Jeanette's inner world and the external pressures of her community is electric, making her journey feel authentic and satisfying. Thematically, Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit explores coming-of-age trope, the tension between childhood innocence and adult identity and vulnerability. Jeanette's journey reflects the courage required to embrace intimacy despite fear. Love and risk. Her arc underscores the beauty of risking vulnerability in unconventional circumstances. Community and belonging. The Pentecostal church setting adds grit and depth, reinforcing themes of loyalty and resilience. The climax is both emotional and triumphant, as Jeanette must decide whether her connection with her lover and her own truth is worth the risk of vulnerability and rejection. The resolution affirms the novel's central message, that sometimes the fiercest battles lead to the most authentic love stories, even when they begin in the shadow of faith. By the end, Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit is more than a coming-of-age novel. It is a meditation on courage, authenticity, and the beauty of finding someone who sees you for who you truly are. It expands Jeanette Winterson's body of work with passion, grit, and emotional resonance, leaving listeners deeply moved.